Muslim teen disqualified for wearing a hijab in the local race. So Noor Alexandria Abu Karam had just finished her greatest race to date at a 5K run. It was her personal best time. The 16-year-old, when she got to the finish line, noticed her name and time were not listed. So when she asked them, they're like, well, you broke the rules, you wore hijab. And you're not in line with the uniform policy, so it doesn't count. Now, the interesting thing is, they told her she needs to have a waiver signed by the Ohio High School Athletic Association in order to race, even though she'd never been asked for one before in all her time on school cross-country, track, and soccer teams. She was in a normal race gear, black Nike leggings, an Under Armour top with the team's jersey, and a Nike hijab. Now, she also said that her teammates go through a uniform check prior to each race. Officials even told one of her teammates that she had broken the rules and she had to change her clothes. But nobody told Abu Karam that there was anything wrong, not even her coach, right? So basically, it was handled badly from beginning to end. Hey everyone, it's Abdullah Samir. It's been a while since I uploaded a video. I've been busy with a few personal things. I've started going to the gym, I've started working out, I'm learning how to cook. I'm doing a lot of things in my personal life that were lacking and I needed to improve on and work on. So apologies for that. I'm going to try to get back into regular uploading. However, I do have an interesting story for today. A hijabi girl that was disqualified from running a race because of her hijab. Now, if you ask me, this whole thing is completely ridiculous. Why would you be disqualified for wearing a cloth on your head? Why would the uniform policy even, mention such a thing? Unless you wanted to exclude someone who was basically Muslim or maybe Sikh, why would you need a written exception for something that's pretty common nowadays, Muslim girls wearing hijab? Now, the interesting thing is some of these girls, they may not have a choice about wearing the hijab. So now we're oppressing them even more by saying they can't even run in the race, right? I wanted to share this one tweet that said she was disqualified from the race because she did not abide to the race policies and Muslims are crying over it. Do Muslims notice she's wearing tight pants? If she can wear tight pants, why not remove the hijab and run the race? Stop the hypocrisy. Now, I was like pretty incensed about this. I was like, this is a ridiculous comment. Zara K said, since when do you get to tell women what they can and cannot wear? When we're against governments or institutions banning the forced removal of hijab, here you are demonstrating your utter ignorance and misogyny by enforcing she must wear hijab a certain way. And then another response, that's not my dissent. It's Muslim men telling women she might as well remove her hijab because she's wearing tights. I don't have to support the hijab to know that this is part of a larger issue with women being slut-shamed in the Islamic community. I completely agree. Were we to say that because you don't wear the hijab properly or because you're wearing hijab, you're not allowed to wear makeup, you're not allowed to wear, tight pants, you have to dress according to Islamic doctrine, so you might as well just take off the hijab. Were we to say you might as well do that? I mean, it's up to them. Are we now the Islamic Council of, North America? Thou is wearing hijab, so you may not wear perfume, or you are not wearing the hijab properly. Shame on you, young woman. Now, you wearing a hijab, you have to be a proper Muslim, and you have to do all the Islamic things. Like, you have non-Muslims here arguing and telling her that, hey, you might as well just take off your hijab, or you might as well not be in the race because you're wearing hijab. It's kind of like going to one extreme or another, and it's not allowing for positions in the middle. It's not allowing for people to be like, wearing hijab and maybe not praying, for people to maybe wearing makeup but maybe wearing hijab loosely, or maybe not wearing hijab, for people to wear, like tight clothes and also wear hijab. Maybe some of those things conflict from the Islamic doctrine, and maybe some of those things and some of those people will actually give up the hijab at one point. Who knows, right? Why do we want to insist that you have to be all the way? Do you want them wearing niqab next? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you want them segregated from society and completely unable to be involved in any sense whatsoever? with the larger community? Do you want people stuck? You want women stuck at home making babies only? Is that what you think is the proper way for these hijabis to be? Like, why not let them be? Let them live their life in hijab if they want to. And maybe they won't wear hijab one day, maybe they will. It's not like, why does it matter? Why does it matter how they dress, how they are? Why are we trying to be the Islamic clerics? Why are we trying to be the Maulvis that say that no, you must wear hijab like this, and because you are wearing hijab, you cannot do these things because Islam does not allow these things. I find it hilarious when I hear non-Muslims telling Muslims, Islam says you can't do this. You are not allowed to be running in races. Women are not allowed to run in races with men. No, that's not allowed in Islam. You're a bad Muslim. Wait, who are we to go around telling Muslims what their own religion teaches them? We don't even believe in Islam. There is an argument from consistency, but like, let's be clear. If someone wants to be a hypocrite in some sense, shouldn't we support that? Like, why do we have to make people into open kafirs? Right? Is that a goal in life, is to make everyone into a kafir? That's not my goal. My goal is not to make everyone into a disbeliever. My goal is to make the world a better place so that people can be who they want to be and their rights don't infringe on my rights. If they want to wear hijab or not wear hijab, I don't care, as long as it doesn't infringe on my rights. And how does it infringe on my rights what she's wearing at a race? I really don't care if she wants to wear like a Sailor Moon outfit, right? Like cosplay. Like, why would that bother me? If it's cosplay or if it's hijab, who cares? I really don't have a problem with it. And I don't think any non-Muslim should either. Now, people were insisting, oh, she deserved this for breaking the rules of the race. What kind of dumb rules of the race are these? Like, why does it even matter? Is she going to go twice as fast if she's wearing a hijab? And frankly speaking, if it makes you faster to wear a hijab or like a Speedo swim cap, hey, everyone else can do that too. You're free to dress, you know what I mean? Like, you're free to put on that too if you really want to. It's not going to make a difference in terms of running speed. If even like 0.00001%, I'm pretty sure it's not going to make a difference. If you think it's going to make a difference and you want to race, you're most welcome to also put on that thing on your head. It doesn't affect anything. But it does affect these young girls and maybe even older women who are wearing hijab. Most likely, they grew up wearing hijab. They were taught to wear hijab, and this is the way they feel comfortable. Doesn't mean they're going to wear hijab their whole life. But if they want to, let them be. And that's my message. This was, I think, important enough that I needed to make a video on this, to come out of my hiding, to put aside the time to talk about this, because I honestly feel, leave them alone. Let them be. It doesn't hurt you in any way. So let's be a little bit more tolerant. Let Muslim women dress how they want to. It's not going to hurt you in any way. So stop being so petty. And I don't believe that we should be a fascist country, that we tell people how to be, how not to be. We let people choose for themselves if they want to wear hijab or not. Let people dress how they want to. That's my message. Thanks for watching. This is Abdullah Samir signing out.